It'll show, and I'll
Oh,
text
here you go. Share.
All right, yeah, all right. We are good to go. Welcome back to another live stream, everyone. It's a beautiful, today's Sunday evening here in Pennsylvania. We got representatives from Arkansas and Texas in tonight on the stream. Got my boy Carter making his debut on
Yes, sir. It's been a while.
First of many here. But yeah, so Carter's an awesome Amazon YouTuber as well. 45, 44K, right, subscribers?
Somewhere around there, approaching 45.
Very good, yep. And Warner here just hit 8K as well, which is amazing, right on his way to 10K. So we're going to do a lot of Q&A tonight, and yeah, you guys let us know what questions you have. And if you're watching this on a replay, probably best to skip ahead a few minutes, just because we got, like, typically it takes a few minutes for us to get it shared on our socials and everything. All right, and I'm going to post a story on Instagram if you guys want to repost that on your stories or whatever.
Yeah, that works. I was about to do one, but I'll just repost
it.
Well, you do it too. No, you do it too.
All right. Yeah.
Here we go. I got the link.
All right, we're here on Instagram Live for the next few hours. Got my boy Carter here as well as Warner, who's taking a story as well. Swipe up to join.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go send it in the Discord real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Tag everyone. Fast lane. But yeah, of course, if you're watching this right now, just start lighting us up with questions. We're going to talk about everything tonight. Selling fast lane edge.
And I'm going to get the swipe up thingy here.
Boom, boom.
All right, there we go.
Ooh, there it goes. The light already fell.
Something happened there.
Already fell.
Hey, we're good. We're good. Add the swipe up on my Instagram story.
Yeah, that's yeah, Warner, you gotta get your Instagram.
Bro, I'm grinding Instagram. I don't know what you want me to do.
Well, yeah, the next
push out tons of content.
So the nice thing about one tweeting, which you do already, is those are free Instagram posts, and the nice thing about creating short form on TikTok is then you have good reels with those.
Literally all my Instagram is just cross-posted content.
Rightfully so. Honestly, almost all anyway. Like a lot of people's Instagrams is just cross-posted stuff. Mine isn't totally, but a good amount of it is. Like a large amount of it is. But I don't know. I like the text on Reels better, so I like creating natively on Reels. But I haven't been doing enough of that. But yeah, Frank, good to see you in here. So I got it on Twitter, Discord, and then Instagram. Okay, so we're good. So it'll probably take a few minutes in here, but so
Deneen converted to AI. It looks like.
Oh, on BQ, nice.
Yep,
nice. Yeah, that's make a difference. Definitely.
4.
Marisol, good to see you. William, Frank, good to see all you guys.
And finishing up typing a message right now, boys. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, no problem, definitely.
It's gonna ping like 450 people, so hopefully we can get some bodies in here.
Yeah, definitely would be good. Yeah, we already got 20. So you guys, man, fire away. You guys let us know what questions you guys have, and we will do what we can to answer those.
All right, sent it. Boom.
Garrett. Garrett said, "Who's Carter Maxwell?"
Oh my god! I make my debut, and this guy doesn't even know who I am.
That's
my debut, Garrett. Give me some slack here. Not everyone knows me in Miles and Warner's community.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. What's Corey? All right, Carter. Give us the sob story. He came from nothing. He found Amazon. It changed his life. He definitely wasn't a good high school basketball player. All right, give us the story. Give us the background.
Whoa. Can you repeat that one more time? I was just reposting your story on my story.
Yeah, give us the background. Background.
So, man, started my journey 8 years ago. Sold my first item on eBay at the age of 13. It was a $25 coin. From age 13 to 21, which is my current age, just, a ton of different side hustles. I tried the drop shipping. I tried the t-shirt business, the selling candy at school. And, while, trying all these different side hustles, I was able to, gather some information on, what worked for me, what didn't really work, what required capital. And I ended up, so I sold from eBay from 13 to 17. At 17, Rake and Profit was posting content on Amazon FBA on YouTube. I thought that I would give it a shot, and the rest is history. So I've been on Amazon from 17 to 21, and then I kind of dropped off eBay to pursue Amazon as my main online sales platform. And that's kind of it. A little quick introduction about my story.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just very similar to myself, and probably fairly similar to you as one, kid who just likes selling stuff, and stuff ended up happening.
Similar timeline for he and I too. It was Rake and Profit and Reezy for me coming up.
Yes, sir. Reezy too.
Yep.
So I started hearing about Amazon in 2018, but I didn't start doing anything till 2019, and then I didn't fully commit to it till 5 months ago. But clearly, we're all products of definitely knowing the power of Amazon, or realizing it firsthand in our own lives. And a lot of people watching this and maybe rewatching it are at the point where they are looking to get started. Maybe they haven't already, but we're living proof that if you do take action on the stuff we each talk about on our channels, very good things can happen. Yeah, glad to have both you guys here, especially you, Carter, for the first time here. So you guys let us know what
questions. How many people do we have in the building?
So we have 29 right now.
29, okay. Heck yeah.
Echoing. Oh, no, not echoing a little bit anymore. But yeah, so got that pinged in there. My guy. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to go react to a whole bunch of reactions.
We got Rodriguez in the building. We got a lot of people. We got Kevin, FBA woman.
Alaska.
Some guy named Garrett.
Oh yeah, and we should have Cody and John potentially joining in here. They asked for the invite, so hopefully we'll in here as well. Good. All right, so we got that shared on our socials. All right, let's roll. D, good to see you. Oh, she got it. Yeah, FBA woman. She got the channel rolling. There we go. Garrett.asd, Anthony Gutierrez. Good to see you. First day was fantastic. Oh, Frank. So ASD is this big, basically trade show kind of, essentially like a convention where vendors go to sell stuff through, and a lot of Amazon sellers go to it every year in Vegas to build relationships to buy stuff from people to ultimately sell on Amazon. Cody.
Cody in the building.
What's up, people? All right. Good to have you in here as well, man. I was just saying, I sent you guys the invite, so we were hoping you were going to get a chance to chat.
I'm going to grab a water bottle. I'll be right back. Give me 20 seconds.
Hey, Cody, how's life?
It's good, man. Life is good. Busy and good.
Yeah, how's the VA process going for you in terms of getting actual team members on so you're not working all the time?
We got one VA and just trying to do a good job with him before we
what do you have him doing?
He's doing basic TA searches.
Okay.
I sent him one of your videos, Warner, which is
you're using my videos as your SOPs.
Yeah, literally, though. That's what I'll probably end up doing too.
It's a pretty good video. Well,
I appreciate it.
I set up videos through Loom and sent them to him for what I wanted him to do.
Yeah.
But then the video on reverse searches that you have, I sent him that. And I was like, hey, can you try this and see if you?
Yeah, Loom really is amazing. Like for anyone who doesn't know Loom, that's LOOM. You can really easily and freely screen share, take videos of the screen. It's what I use for YouTube videos. When you see me screen sharing, recording stuff, that's through Loom as well. So Loom is very good if for making SOPs for a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm.
Rodriguez
does so good with bolos because no one resells in Nebraska. No one lives in Nebraska.
Where's Nebraska?
He just runs the state,
Yeah. So Nebraska, I think. Right above Texas, there's Kansas, and then Nebraska, or it's vice versa. I'm gonna check that on the map.
Hold up, do you actually not know which one is on top? Yo, you East Coasters, bro.
All right, okay, yeah, we could do the same thing. Oh no, it's Oklahoma, and then Nebraska is low key
Warner. He studies keeper charts, not the states. Come on now, keeper charts only.
He studies his 10 Nike SKUs over and over
again.
again.
Nebraska
is keeper charts all day long.
Yeah, Nebraska is hella high above Colorado. I didn't know that. You guys are leveraging each other. Yup, time to move there. Yeah, facts, Jim. You got to move to Nebraska and take all of Warner's stuff. Yes, Frank.
Do you know how far I am from Nebraska? What are you talking about?
Low-key, not that far. Let's do the math.
That's like 8 hours.
Yeah, or you could just go straight up. Let's see. You could take Route 66 low-key. Route 39, 169.
All right, Omaha, Nebraska is 6 hours from me, and that's the closest, like, Nebraska.
That's like the only part of it. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier in the group chat.
I've never been west of Mississippi.
Yeah, neither have I. I've been to like Europe and shit, but I've never been west.
Y'all never been to Colorado and stuff? Y'all are missing out.
I mean, says the dude who lives in Nebraska. Like, we go. You know?
Don't live in Nebraska.
Nebraska isn't a state. That's rude. Shout out to all the Nebraskans in here, especially Rodriguez. I'm about to. Yeah, see, all right, here we go. The Midwest is well represented in the chat right now. We got Iowa Hawks in here right now who's like telling me he could beat me one-on-one in basketball like sometime.
I can beat you one-on-one on basketball. We
could also beat you one-on-one, Miles.
Wait. So, okay. That is
Warner can beat you one-on-one.
Carter, did you and Ben play one-on-one?
We did, yes.
You won?
It was a best out of 3 series, and I won 2 of the games. So
you lost 1 to Ben, though. Carter.
It was like he hit a crazy fadeaway. I'll give it to him.
It'll be interesting then when we play. Yeah, because Ben got an early jump on me, but then I ended up winning. I think fairly easy. I can't remember, but
really,
that'll be interesting. Yeah.
Did you say I couldn't beat you?
Oh no, you definitely can. No,
okay. I'm like, dog, I got 70 pounds on you. I just back you down.
I'm not worried whatsoever. Oh, see, yeah, Cody's learning Spanish, right? You have a goal to be like semi-fluent, right, this year, so?
By the end of the year, yeah.
That's good. How are you learning?
Con el español, más o menos, aprendiendo.
How are, like, what resources are you using to learn?
I'm literally carrying around a Spanish-English dictionary, and just any word that I don't know, I just look it up. And I'm teaching my kids too, so that's fun.
That's cool.
Making a post right now on my Instagram, trying to get some more people in here too.
Yo, we got Automation Danny in the cut.
Oh,
Automation Danny?
Yeah, we do have Automation Danny in the cut. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and send him this invite too, just in case.
Danny, do you start school tomorrow like me? I'm over here looking at syllabuses for class tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Warner, how's your schedule looking for school? Are you like doing morning classes or night classes or?
They're kind of spread out. Unfortunately, it's all good.
He's got Chinese.
I have hella Chinese though, so.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm taking a business Chinese class that I'm like, could I use this with suppliers and stuff? So.
Maybe, yeah.
Private level, yeah.
You never know. He's thinking big right there.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm a hardcore gamer with this setup. No, man. If hardcore gaming is doing OA with 3 monitors, then
you are actually a hardcore gamer. Yeah, based on your setup.
How many monitors you got? You only got 2? You gotta step your monitor game up.
I've never gamed in my life. I don't know.
You guys step your monitor game up.
Everyone that's watching the live right now, comment where you are from. I'm curious where all of our reseller-based people are. Go ahead and comment your state or your city. Let us know.
And then Carter's gonna hire runners who are in states that you guys don't drop.
Yes, all the bolos in your area, Carter Maxwell LLC is gonna take care of that. Don't worry. New Jersey, Carter the goat. Hey, appreciate that. I'm not the only goat here. There's 3 others. I'm a baby goat compared to some of these guys.
What am I studying? I'm doing econ and Chinese. We got PA, we got Texas, Florida.
So boys, we got a bunch of big Amazon sellers in this live right now. I'm kind of curious to get your guys' opinions on what the next 3.5 months are looking like for your business or just for Amazon selling in general. Either of you are welcome to answer that first.
Lots of merchant fulfilled. I'm trying to be set up so I can handle this crap. Just like all day long, just orders, as fast as we can get stuff. That's my plan for until like December 26th or something.
So when's your cutoff for, sending in maybe that Q4 FBA inventory? Is there a certain date where like, okay, I don't want to get it held up in like the fulfillment process?
Yeah, we have kind of a unique problem. I guess it's probably not that unique, but my plan was to max out FBA. We wanted to max out completely our limits and then go, merchant fulfilled. Well, we've kind of run out of capital. We we have less capital than we thought we would.
What credit cards are you using?
Well, I mean, we have good credit cards, but
clearly not. If you're running out of capital, I have a question. I need an answer.
Miles, not everyone's the credit card king like you, man. You got to get a break.
Amex Business Gold, dude. It'll unlock.
Miles, get the gold. Get the gold.
Miles, how many credit cards do you have?
Too many. But I mainly use the Amex. Cody, you're using no Amexes?
I have one Amex. So I got the Amex. It's Amex Business something.
Oh,
the blue one.
Is it blue? It used to be gold. You're spending enough to make gold worth it.
Yeah, exactly. You're definitely and the thing is with gold, you don't have a set limit. It flexes, so as you spend more, they keep giving you more capital available.
Okay. Is that Amex card? Is it a cash back or is it a you get
points? But either way, like you can get it to the value's not in the benefits. The value's in the spending power.
Yeah, that's what I need. I'll look into it.
Yeah, and you hit me up if you need a referral. But regardless, though, like it's
send that to me. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll do that on my next one.
And capital you might need. Danny is gonna tune in. Diamond Bar, California, Connecticut. Shout out Connecticut. For someone who's okay, yeah. Here we go. Okay, cool. Here we go, Cody. Good question from Jack here.
For someone who doesn't do a lot of RA, Cody, what should my plan be for Q4 so I can merchant fulfill stuff? Are you in any Bolo groups? Carter has. I guess Carter has a good one.
Yeah, he's probably in at least some of the ones. But
Jackson. Yeah, okay, Jack. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I figured you had because he asked a lot of really good questions and is taking action and seeing results. So he's definitely a good guy.
I would get heavy on tactical arbitrage. I would go run every list. People are trying to stay away from the stuff that everybody's on, but in my experience, one of the things I just sold, there was 100 and something people on it, and I got an order $5 over the minimum price with expedited shipping, and so I'm making a ton of money on this. So don't shy away from that stuff. The demand is there. And as long as you don't have a crap store with terrible, metrics, you'll still get the buy box, even if you're not.
No, hopefully never, but it could happen. What's everyone's limit on their credit card? So because I just use an Amex Business Gold, it kind of varies, by month.
Is all your spending on that one card? No,
but typically what I'll do is the statement ends in the middle of the month, so then I'll use that until the beginning of the next, which is 3 weeks. That's 3 out of the 4 weeks of the month, basically. But yeah, so I try to do most of it on there. Yeah. Oh, John, my bad. Whoa, you guys were both hiding down there. It didn't show.
What's up?
What's up?
It's packed tonight. It gets a little congested when we have 6 in here like that. But we'll do with what we have. Definitely, we're glad to have a good crew on tonight.
Heck yeah.
Danny, is that a Burberry hoodie?
Yeah. It was a gift.
Sure.
It was a gift. I didn't buy it.
Where's the Lambo, Danny?
Soon.
Kevin said world record Amazon FBA live. I hope so. See if we can get it there. How many people are live right now, Miles?
Yeah, we have 32 viewers in here, so good size in here.
Which means if you have a question, it will guaranteed get answered.
Yes. Any questions you have, ask them right now.
What do we do between everybody in here? What are we doing? $500,000 minimum?
More than that, a month. More than that, yeah.
A month, we're pushing $1 million as a group right now. I think.
Yeah.
I would think $500,000 to 750. Yeah.
Yeah.
And more. Bro, we all got to go off. Fire up I'm telling you, this next 4 months are gonna be huge.
Yeah.
Pedal to the metal.
I'm hiring infinite VAs right now, so I can buy as much stuff as possible because I also have to still do class somehow.
Mm.
Oh yeah, true. Can you, Danny taught me automation. That's facts. Danny didn't.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Danny taught me automation. Classic Kevin. Hey, have any of y'all had any accounts try to impersonate your Instagram account? I just recently had one.
Once or twice, but nothing. A lot of the people on Twitter get hammered by them.
Were they trying to push anything from the fake account?
Yeah, it's always
trading. It's a lot of crypto, Danny. It's like because like a bunch of my they'll follow all of your following, and then they'll message them individually as like whoever they're trying to impersonate. Yeah. And so someone hit me back and like, hey, like, is this your account? I was like, no. I was like, keep messaging them and see what they say. And they're just talking about something, send crypto here and it'll be the best investment of 2021. I'm just like, what?
I got a DM from fake decade investor, and they said that they said that they could grow my portfolio by 3% a day, and I was like, this doesn't sound like something.
3%, man. Like,
I was like,
about index funds. Let me just put it all into crypto.
you should tell Warren Buffett.
Hey, look, Jack in here right now said LMAO Carter. That dude DM'd me. He's DM'd like 50 people.
Yeah, it's just fake accounts are crazy on Instagram.
All right, we got a couple actual questions. It looks like, there we go. With the buy box always covered with Amazon and them never going out of stock, is there any way to snag sales by pricing at a lower price?
Definitely occasionally, but I wouldn't go ham on an item like that. But absolutely occasionally, yeah. It's just not going to be.
I agree.
The only time I can think of competing on those is like a clearance thing. Like I bought those like a bunch of clearance toys lately, and a bunch of it was like I could do half of what Amazon was doing and still double my money. In that case, go for it, but generally no.
Very true. It depends on what you're getting it for, like price wise. But also, if you go look at that, keep a chart, and if there's like Amazon's in and out of stock, there might be an opportunity. Like one guy was in my Discord, and he like bought his first, like he was just scanning everything, and for the past like 80 plus days, Amazon had this, golf ball dispenser in stock, and he bought it while they were out. And Amazon usually had it in stock for like $25, and he sold it for $70. And like, I feel like that's going to be something that's probably going to be common over the next couple of months, as far as like bolo hunting, and even OA stuff. Like, there's going to be a lot of opportunity.
Definitely.
Yeah, like seriously, like. You can sleep in January, like pedal to the metal. That might be a new phrase for the next few months.
Boys, are we going to Mexico in January? Is that a celebration?
I'd go to Mexico.
Danny's like, I'm down.
All right, John, my bad. I'm adding you to the chat now. I don't think I added you yet. Okay, I'm adding you right now. My bad. Oh no, you're in it already. No, I just kicked someone.
I went in the YouTube comments like, "Yo, add me," and then you're like,
"My bad." I just kicked someone, and you're.
Do I train my own VAs? Yeah, so I hire them from onlinejobs.ph. Throw up like a job listing, you'll get a ton of applicants. Give them like a sample project, make sure that they're good at what they say they're good at, and then you'll interview them, figure out if they're good, and go from there. Train them a little bit when you first hire them. And then hire fast and fire fast.
So I'm sure we have a lot of maybe newer Amazon sellers that are watching this live right now. We have some big OA Amazon sellers. So everyone that does OA or had experience with it, do you guys want to provide any like tips or any advice for someone who's watching this live and maybe is looking in to start online arbitrage or has barely kind of dabbled into it?
You gotta leverage coupons is the biggest thing.
Use TA too.
Yeah, if you're using TA and leveraging coupons correctly, you're never gonna find anything if you're just scanning websites without coupon deals and stuff like that.
Yeah,
we have a few specific questions.
Hey, Miles, I got one more on that last question.
Yeah,
if you're buying an OA lead list, pay up. Like pay more to have lower people on the OA lead list. The ones I've done, the ones that I've had the most success with are really expensive.
Really? And how many people have they had on each? Just for context of someone who might be interested in something like that.
The one that I did in the beginning had like 40 people on it or something, which seems like a lot. The one that I'm on now, I think has 21 people, and I'm not plugging them or anything. But
you pay up for it to get that exclusivity.
I pay up, but it's profitable, and I have refunds from them too.
How much did you pay for context?
$250 a month.
which is the moon.
Oh,
But if
wow.
you're making money, it's obviously
Yeah,
not
all you
Yeah.
need is one good product on that.
Oh yeah. Straight to your email inbox every time with profitable leads, and then you just kind of go through and pick which ones you want.
John, did you spend your 500?
I
You
did.
spent
I
600.
spent
Good, good.
Yeah, you haven't been looking on the gram. Yeah.
600 today. It was weird to spend like $600 on like 50
Yeah, I
minutes.
bet.
Oh,
How many Gaylords is that?
natural to you? Yeah.
That is probably at least 12.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it was like, wow.
Now you're gonna get like what, 2 boxes?
Maybe.
Yeah.
1 to
depending on how
2.
big it
Two-
was, but
Two's
yeah.
going to be the max on that. But I'm excited.
Oh, we're getting Garrett in here. A 7
I
piece.
sent him the invite, and I told
Bro,
him
this is
we're loaded. Right?
It's gonna be the biggest one ever.
what is this? Is like a Zoom call.
7 is a lot.
Just go ahead and send everyone the link to join. Let's just get all 30
Everyone who's in
people
chat can get in here.
StreamYard. Just post it on your social. Just swipe up, join the StreamYard.
Do repricing programs automatically raise the price if Amazon runs out of stock? It'll be dependent on what the other sellers are priced at, but theoretically, as a blanket statement, probably. But it'll depend on what the other sellers around you are priced at as well.
Oh my! Why am I not restreaming this from TikTok? I gotta go live.
That's what
Has anyone started selling some Halloween-related items? I'm kind of curious. I mean, we're still early, but are you guys selling any kind of seasonal stuff in your own business, RA?
Yeah, Cody, that's right up your alley. You start checking in those bolos, if any
I
exist.
love Halloween stuff, man. It's my favorite bolo time of the year because it's mostly low key. Like you'll have some random thing that just goes crazy, and I like chasing that stuff down.
I need to learn the seasonal game. I'm way too replan heavy.
Yeah, I doubt
I'm
there's
gonna do that,
people in Arkansas running them. I'm sure there are some people, but it could be a good opportunity.
There's one guy like 30 minutes north of me who makes TikToks and stuff.
Really? That's
yeah,
right.
yeah. But and every time I go out looking for something, he's never bought it, so he kind of sucks at his job.
Danny, you should launch a seasonal automation program.
What'd you say?
You should launch an automation program.
You're gonna make people actually think I do automation.
I mean,
I definitely don't.
you run ads for it. I have screenshots of you running.
Oh, the ads you made for me.
Yeah. Danny,
Miles, you made those fake automation ads.
Just
hilarious.
set them up, man.
Well, they were good pictures though,
That's
but yeah.
Yeah, I sent him the group chat. Yeah. Y'all look like Hollywood squares. That's funny. Are any bolo groups you guys recommend? Yeah, so Cody and Carter both have bolo groups. Actually, and conveniently, they both feed some into Carter's as well. And if you head over to my Instagram, we're not going to talk about it too much on here, but there might be something that looks good on my Instagram to help you out with that.
Slight plug.
Yeah. Just check my Instagram. Danny
Yeah, check
does.
my Instagram.
The people want to know, Danny. People do want to know.
Nah, I would never do that.
No, but if seriously, for context, no, Danny does not do automation, and no one's going to build a business for you. You're going to have to build a business for yourself.
I mean, if he wants to pay me $50K up front, $10K yearly, I'll do it.
Wow.
But no, I would never do it.
Yeah, no automation. Oh, okay. Garrett is in here. I think that. And there he is. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Big dogs in the house.
Oh,
Brady.
man.
What is good?
Buddy, did you just get out of the pool or something with that towel hanging over your
Yeah,
shoulder?
what's going
Would
on?
you take a shower with the pen on your shirt?
Buddy's living it up in Vegas right now.
So I was on the rooftop. There's a pool up there, but it was too sunny. So I was like going like this because I wanted to be out of the sun, but I wanted to be on the roof. So this is my canopy.
Nice.
So just ASD during the day, like pool parties at night. Is that kind of your routine today?
Yeah. So we went to ASD. We did all our prep work for tomorrow, and now we're just kind of
Pulling.
drinking.
How'd it go today?
It was good. It was super good.
Did you get some accounts?
Yes. So we got like 5 or 6. 2 of them
Heyo.
were super good.
Good. There we. So that theoretically could pay for the whole trip. several times over.
Oh, I mean, absolutely, yeah. It was cool how it was set up, is because so it was in two like huge ballrooms, and it was divided by category, right? So we stuck to one ballroom today, and then we went through the categories and kind of just obviously we did our preparation. We had our list of who we wanted to approach, and with the strategy that we wanted to approach them with. Have a good Discord group also. That's all Warner. That I have nothing to do with.
And ours is free. Yeah, actually, a lot of people do think you're an owner in that, but no, Garrett is an unpaid intern with 0%.
Unpaid.
intern.
Yeah, so we had our list. We had our strategy that we had going into it, and then we had pretty much our talking points that we were going to leverage approaching each of the stands with, and that's just kind of how we rolled. We walked through, walked up, and kind of did our spiel, did our thing. And it was super, super successful. One of them, so it was actually kind of funny. One of them, they work with, I think, like seven Amazon business owners now. And it was straight up, they said, like, nah, we don't want any more. And of course, who am I to say no? Who am I to take no? Like, that's not me.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's the energy we need, Garrett.
Like, we didn't leave. We just kept talking, like, whatever. And by the end, he had a product list that he provided with an initial order for a PO.
I mean, like, you just put Garrett on him, and there's no way they're saying.
I was like,
no.
that's a W.
You just like Garrett's food problem.
Bro, it's the polos. It's the polos. It's the polos.
So when am I getting my polo? I was
Yeah,
promised
the merch store coming soon.
So we were gonna order polos for everyone. That was a thing.
Yeah, Dylan dropped the ball.
No.
Oh, Dylan dropped the ball.
Yeah, Dylan.
Come on, Dylan.
No, but so our intention was to order the polos. However, we get them from Amazon, and the Amazon price was double what we paid for prior, so we didn't get them.
Oh.
So yeah, that was that. But y'all will get AOA polos when the price goes down. That is fact.
We'll send.
I will wear an AOA polo as your payment for your work in the Discord. You get two brand sponsorships where I wear an AOA polo.
Only two.
I didn't specify platform, so.
Okay, fair. I'm cool with that.
TikTok. 2 TikTok videos.
Yep.
That's funny. We got a squad in here.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a whole Zoom call.
It is. Two more spots, and we got 9 people. Goodness.
Is that the max? Do you know? 9?
The max is 11.
Oh, wow.
You're muted, Miles.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no. If that was Garrett that said that, I would have been on it. But no, you have. Temp ban. But I forget what I was going to say. Yeah, 10 is the max. But at that point, you won't be able to hear anymore.
So we got a OA question here from Chardon Thrift Reno. They're asking for OA. What is the average buy-in or buy cost for most of your guys' orders? It's a unique question.
To stock in on stuff, generally you're going to want to buy at least 18 units to test it. So it depends on the category. Most of the time I probably spend like $200 on a test order, somewhere around there. Unless it's like a high volume listing, and then I'll spend $500 or $1,000 on a test order.
Yeah, I'm a scaredy cat. I do like 6 to 12 units. I don't go.
Are you not getting splits on that?
I send it to the prep center, so
okay.
They can deal with it.
He doesn't care about it. Yeah, so to derive that 18 that Warner was talking about, Amazon has like an unwritten rule that says essentially anytime you're working with 18 units of a particular ASIN, 9 times out, probably more than that, 19 times out of 20, they're going to bring all those 19 or 18 units into the same prep center. What does that do for you? That saves you on shipping costs, right? You don't have to pay for shipping to different locations. It saves you obviously on labor, right? It's more efficient to pack case pack units, and then obviously you shave on boxes and stuff. It's just so much more efficient.
You sent some 20s and 25s that didn't get split. They're very small. Yeah, so generally, especially the smaller stuff won't get split when you send over 18. Sometimes if it's oversized, it'll get split, or if it's like shoes, it'll get split. But
Oh, shoes always get split.
yeah, my shoes sometimes get sent to Pennsylvania.
No, you got Noah processing them.
Yeah, Noah's about to snipe my products.
Is he on the Amazon flow yet?
I will no, I don't think like
He's an employee.
I feel bad because I like love having him in the group chat, but we just
Dude's lacking, bro.
Oh, he is.
We got Richie Hustles in the cut.
yeah, Richie, I'm sending you an invite.
Oh, man, let's
Richard,
go.
you in Vegas right now? Come turn up.
Richie, pop in, man.
Okay, actually intelligent, good Amazon question here. What does case packing mean?
Usually case packed. So like could be 5, 10, 15 units in a box, would be case packed. And usually you won't get splits on them. Actually, I don't think you'll ever get a split on a case pack.
Yeah.
You say case pack.
The definition of case packing is
That it doesn't split. Yeah.
everything in the same box is the
Yeah.
same unit. So it doesn't necessarily mean however many units are in the box, but everything in a particular box is the same unit, right? It's a case, it's packed of it, and that's where it's derived from. Yeah. How is ASD?
90% of the
Listen,
stuff
you're
I
in the
do.
real cut. DM me on Instagram. Let's link up tonight.
Miles, you need a timeout for chat.
This the baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you guys know this person or what?
Every day someone comes in wild. Low key, that could be Rodriguez, but we'll see.
It does kind of look like Rodriguez, something he would do, but
Ooh, all right. We got a good question here from Shams Pod. If you want to throw it up on the screen, Miles, he's asking, how crazy is Q4 going to be? It's his first one.
So it obviously depends on like, are you full time? How hard are you trying to go? But like, I don't know. Hopefully, I plan on like being really stressed the entire time, like having lots of money in inventory. But who knows? It really just like, I don't want to come in here and be like a debut, but it's so dependent on like your situation, like how hard you're trying to go and stuff. Like,
Depends on the delta too.
Yeah, and like what you want to get out of it.
Depends. However, the delta variant progresses, if it gets worse, for lack of a better way to put it,
The infectious disease scientist over here.
the worse it gets, the better off we are. That's a fact.
Well, okay. Well, that sounds horrible to say, but as scalpers, I guess you're right.
And kind of touch on that last question, Q4 for, I guess, if there's any beginners watching right now. Basically, there's just a big opportunity for you to really, generate a lot of income on Amazon, with the different holidays. So you've got, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. So, I mean, if you're an RA seller, you're hunting BOLO stuff that's hot. Obviously, you can, do some numbers, Christmas decorations, Halloween decorations, all that kind of stuff. But if you've got more like replenishables, then I guess it really comes down to the ace and the kind of item that you're selling. So it could kind of go both ways.
This is a good question. What's been your biggest eye opener that made you go, damn, I can really do something like this?
I mean, there's a lot, but
it keeps happening for me. Like there's like multiple moments, I think.
Yeah.
Hitting like certain sales goals in like one day.
Yeah, so I'm sure none of us can say really where we want to be. All of us have, done very cool stuff, and I don't know. Give me a sec to think, but there's like obviously your first sale is the big one, which shows like, all right, like, you can really do this. These people I'm watching on the screen, like they're not crazy, you know what I mean? But I'd say like once you start bringing in like thousands a month in profit, like your brain starts thinking like, ooh, could I do this full time? You know what I mean? And that's like a big thing. But the first sale, I mean, where you really see the proof of concept on stuff is very big.
Full time is also very, very, very relative. It means something different for anyone.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Depends on your obviously your life expenses. Like I'm full time Amazon. I also have a corporate job, right? So it all depends
Passive
on your
income, though.
situation.
Passive income doesn't count.
Is anyone concerned about UPS or USPS delays in Q4?
Big time, yes.
I am
They
like,
raised the prices,
if you
yeah.
buy it from Amazon, they'll back you.
For sure.
This was
That
a
doesn't-
nightmare, but like Amazon's like they just have to wait. Like they're not gonna put negative feedback on you. Like we're not gonna refund it. Like they just have to wait. So
They
buy from
absolutely
Amazon.
will put negative feedback on you.
I mean,
They'll remove it. It doesn't matter if you buy it from Amazon.
This dude's trying to meet up with me on Instagram and he doesn't even follow.
Ooh.
Oh, you're fine.
And it's a dude I've talked to for a while. Like,
The disrespect.
like, I mean, honestly though, like,
Whoa.
All right, everyone, if you're watching this, go unfollow Miles from Instagram. Just start a chain reaction. Mr. Beast.
yeah, shout out Mr. Beast. We should get him on the stream sometime.
I'm down.
He would be the reseller that just he buys stuff just to
Did you say get Mr. Beast on the stream?
yeah, Mr. Beast is the best reseller.
He'd buy like all the he'd like clear out the whole like United States of swimming pools and then just give them away for free and then so
Mr. Beast defeats resellers.
Mr. Beast versus resellers. Versus scalpers, no scalpers allowed.
I bet that video would do well for him. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, how do you find discounts? So the app Rakuten, if you go to any site for OA, like if there's any discounts available, they'll immediately show. We also have a network of other sellers, so we typically get deals fed to us sometimes. Most of us, if not all of us, are in different Discords that deals tend to be sent to. And then just kind of like hustling, like being on email lists of these different stores and everything, kind of knowing where to buy stuff. You can artificially find stuff on sites as well. Garrett's muted himself. He's talking to his brother right there. Look at that. Yeah.
Oh,
Stuff.
That was fucking miserable.
Not fun.
All right. Well, I'll meet him now.
wow.
I achieved the impossible today and got a Walmart account shut down.
Walmart, not Walmart.com. Walmart's selling, right?
No. It was Walmart. Like I've never seen them ever ban resellers, but I've been buying so much that they banned one of my accounts.
You can tell me what to buy. You just send me the links. I'll do my part. But that's crazy.
I've got backups.
When you texted me that, I thought it was like a Walmart selling account.
No, dude. No, I got banned from buying on Walmart. That's the kind of volume I've been doing on Walmart.
Wow.
You were doing
Hi, my
Walmart
friends.
stores like you
I'm
were trying
out.
with
I'll
Daniel.
catch y'all later.
All right.
Take it easy, Garrett.
Enjoy that White Claw.
Man's about to go live it up in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, great question here from Carter Maxwell. How long has everyone been selling products online for?
He's
2 years.
planting questions.
Carter, thank
You
you.
didn't like the question, so
Well,
No, this is actually interesting though. This is 2 weeks, 1 month. Books part time 2020. OER time full time January 1st. That's a beautiful thing. Tell me what to buy, Jim. Well, probably the first step. Go to my Instagram and check. You can get enough leads Discord from that for free. Everyone. Interesting package of regular targeting. I mean, nothing probably comes about of that. Like I feel like we hear stuff like that like once or twice a year, but I don't expect anything to come of that. That's just noise. Like you can focus on the news or you can focus on making money, like selling stuff.
Totally agree.
Who is your favorite Amazon seller, content creator, and why is it Fields of Profit?
No, that's
a little biased question right there.
I mean, if we're just asking the questions to our own panel, then like,
Yeah, might as well.
We got a great interview in front of the Miami Heat Stadium.
we did.
Yeah.
What is
it,
I
the FTX arena or something?
that video did well, Danny.
Did it really?
I'll pull it up. Yeah, I'll pull it up. See how many views it has.
Let me see. I'll see what it's at.
Is that the one when the guy said not to drink the salt?
Yeah,
water?
that was a saltwater video.
That was
Oh,
so funny.
Richie.
Richie.
Get him in here.
It's
Yeah.
it's at 1,500.
Oh,
Whoa, the clearance king.
What is
And
up,
this is
What's up, Richie?
yeah, man.
guys?
the biggest opportunity of our lifetime. I'm out here in Miami, Florida with my business partner, Warner, and we're here to tell you why.
Automation. It's the future.
Yeah, my bad, Richie. It just like shows below. I don't have a full screen, but we're good to have you here now.
You're
Very
good.
Welcome
We
to
got
the
a full
Zoom
house
call.
today, huh?
Welcome to the Zoom
no,
call.
we got a full
Yeah.
house for sure.
We do.
Oh man.
What are
I'm
we working on
freaking
today,
tired,
Richie?
bro. 12 targets today.
Wow.
12 targets.
You get
You
good
out,
stuff.
you out bolo hunting or clearance hunting?
All of the above. All of the above.
One
Yes.
item, but catching items on the way too. You know what I mean? But mostly one item.
Yes, sir.
Because honestly, Walmart's trash, man. Walmart's trash. It is. It's trash. I did the highlight of my live tonight was when a guy came up to me as I was scanning Legos on an end cap, and he says that I could feel him standing there. And he's just staring at me. He's just like, and I look at him and I'm like, "You good?" It's like, "You good, man? You finish what you're doing, boss. You know what I mean? You finish what you're doing. Take care of what you got to take care of." And I'm looking at him, I go, "Okay, but are you okay?" And he was like, "I want to know if you could help me out. I got some cookies and soda at the register, and I can't buy it. I bought a rotisserie chicken." He said he bought a rotisserie chicken, and he paid for it, but he didn't have enough money for the cookies and soda. So on my live, I go and help this guy at the friggin' self-checkout, and I buy his Chips Ahoy and 2-liter bottles of soda for $6.22. After I get that for him, he proceeds to pull out $4 out of his pocket and say, "Do you have $2 so I can get cigarettes though?" And I'm like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, you got played.
I'm like, "Okay,
Got
whatever."
finesse.
That's funny.
Did you give him a link to the YouTube channel so he can start making some money on his own? Shut up.
I was gonna start asking his name and stuff, and I was gonna like put him on, but then I was like, I don't know this guy. This guy's probably
Yeah.
tapped or something. You know what I mean?
You can't train competition in your area anyway. You gotta
Yeah,
keep
that's a
them
good
dumb.
point.
Keep them dumb, Richie.
Oh my god.
You should blacklist your videos for people in Florida now. Like you no longer can see Richie Hustle's content.
Bro, it's a different animal down here. It really is. But I love it.
Crap in Florida. When I was
Tremendous.
down there I didn't find anything.
I love it, man. I tremendous opportunity down here. What's going on with you guys?
Business as usual. Hanging out on the Zoom call.
Yeah, doing TikTok live streaming.
Yep.
Y'all want to talk
Oh, you
about
know
one
what's
of
funny?
the?
That's how I knew you guys were all streaming because Warner had the TikTok
I've got a
live
live
going.
going. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I was putting my daughter to bed, and I'm flicking through, and I'm like, "Oh, this guy's alive." So then I went to the YouTube, and I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah, you know where we're at.
I'm kind of curious. Everyone wants to hear about everyone's success. Does everyone want to go through and kind of talk about their highlight as an Amazon seller? If it was a massive bolo product, a great sales day, whatever it might be, what has everyone's highlight been as an Amazon seller? I'm sure everyone's got one.
I mean, the days where you make like $1,000, like that's amazing. You know what I mean? Like that obviously doesn't happen like super often. But honestly, like the type of stuff I sell, being that it's fairly replenishable, like it's not like there hasn't been like one big thing. Hopefully there will be someday on like a polo or something, but there really hasn't like been one day I really can single out. I don't think, at least for me.
There was for me. I had a product we were buying for $10 and selling for $70, and it was an instant seller. And it was not this big, and we had a stack of like 40 of them, and we didn't list them until we got home, and we listed them, and it was just like ding, ding, ding. And you have that moment, and it's like, holy crap, this is big! Like this is a big opportunity. That was a while back.
Are we talking years ago?
This would have been late 2019. It would have before Q4 ish, but it wasn't a toy product or anything. It was just some weird opportunity. But I mean, yeah, like you see those things come up, and it's like, holy crap, this is a really big deal.
Yeah, I mean, game changer for me was this product right here, the Method Refill. It's not too profitable right now. It's maybe like $1 or $2 profitable now, but at the start of the pandemic, I was buying that hand over fist, Target.com, Walmart.com, Vitacost, Lucky Vitamin, all of those between $6.50 and $7.20 a bottle, and I sold over $120,000 of this.
Wow.
So that was your big bolo. Hey.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was never sharing with anybody because it was doing good when there's 5 sellers, but then it got to a point where there was 18 sellers, and then people started tanking it a little bit, and it was still profitable, but then it kind of just dwindled down. And now I looked at it the other day. I think there's 12 sellers, or when I looked, there was 12 sellers, but it's selling for $18.99 now. It costs $6.49. I think you make back like $9, something like that. So you make a couple bucks on it if you wanted to, but it's a heavy item, so it's definitely something you get at FBA. And when you send that in, you're gonna get crushed on shipping anyways. But I was selling that for between $26 and $30, and I was buying the full price. And Target, they banned me. They blacklisted me because I kept buying off their website. I used to do an order as much as I could do an order. I used to do store pickup, and then I used to go to that store and get the rest of it. And I would do that for like 5, 6, 7 targets in a day. It was crazy.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Did y'all ever get into selling vitamins like right during COVID, post-COVID?
Yeah, the summer of COVID. Yeah, I was selling a lot of vitamins.
I'm still farming vitamins. I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
good if you
He's like, I'm still selling vitamins, but
a bunch of my vitamin listings, Amazon came in and destroyed them. I still have some, but yeah.
I actually keep getting these letters from Voorhees because I'm selling supplements for a certain brand, and they keep sending me, and I just keep throwing it in the trash. But I'm fortunate enough that I actually linked up one of my friends from back in Massachusetts. He's actually a chiropractor, so he has a deal with one of these brands that you have to like submit like your doctor's license and all that other stuff in order to get a distributor account with this company.
Oh, that's creative. Yeah, cool.
Which is great. This kind of product is really good for us because we know that nobody else can sell it because you can't get a distribution. Like I couldn't get it myself. You know what I mean? You have to be some kind of a doctor. You have to submit your license and all that other stuff. So he's actually sending me a few boxes of stuff we ordered now, and just like we're talking anywhere between $12 and $27 profit per bottle. Wow. And I'm sending them first class. So it's only costing me $350 to $450, and they're all being merchant fulfilled because FBA, Voorhees was picking me up on the FBA because they were constantly in stock. But now, being strategic, selling them after hours on the weekends, and nobody's bothering me. So it's kind of strange, but it's one of those strategic things that I would tell anybody. It's like one of those key things, like make friends with like people who could possibly help you. He gets a cut, I get a cut, everybody's happy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think my only story like that might be a product I'm still selling. I've done like $25,000 in the last month and a half on it. It's like a buy for $12.99, sells for $35 to $40. So
I love how modest Warner is. Like, yeah, it's only doing $25,000 this month, but one product $25K. That's no big deal. You know what I mean? I'm doing $100K this month, so whatever.
Yeah, I would say probably my highlight is Amazon seller, probably patio heaters. Last September to December, there was, at one point there was, 300 sellers on a single listing, but you could, once you got buy box, you would sell out. It was basically buy for 150, sell for 290 to 310. So that was probably a highlight for me.
What was shipping on that?
So they were anywhere from probably like 40 to 50 pounds. So UPS, depending on like what zone it's going to, anywhere from $35 to $52.
Not too bad.
That's pretty cheap.
Yeah, it was basically buy for 150. After fees, after shipping, was anywhere from like $40 to $55 profit, merchant fulfilled.
Nice.
So kind of waiting to see what that next bolo might be. There's a lot of little things. So pools this summer was huge. That was like, I compare pool reselling to, patio heaters. Like there was just a ton of different ASINs, different brands, different models, sizes, colorways for different stores. So I know there's going to be a bolo coming up, as we approach Christmas. But there's a lot of little stuff, toys, just a bunch of little things here and there. Great margins, but not like, patio heaters where you can, make $20,000 in a day if you clear stock in a city or a store or something.
Yeah, selling a pool was probably my single best sale when I bought a pool and it was on a live too.
Really?
For $154.
Well, of course it was on a live.
I ended up getting $154 for a huge Coleman. It was like the 52 by 40 something, whatever. It was the big boy. $152, and I ended up selling it on Facebook Marketplace for $1,000.
Wow.
And I know a lot of people were doing that with multiple pools, but I just wasn't into the pools like that. But I know next year I'll be into the pools. That was crazy. Because I just keep thinking to myself, I'm like, well, what if I picked up 10 pools at 150?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Start playing the numbers game there.
Yeah, I would see people loading up U-Haul trucks full of pools, and I'm like, that's something I have to do next time.
Yeah. I know people that would fly to different cities and states to like purchase patio heaters and purchase pools and stuff. So the money was definitely there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know if pools will be the same
profit
next year,
each
though.
one. Crazy.
You have a good point, Warner. I'm not sure now that all the Amazon sellers here next year. They're like, okay, we're gonna hop on pools, but we kind of thought the same thing because even last summer pools were selling for almost 2x what they were this summer. Like you could buy the $60 pool at Walmart. I was looking at Keepa; it was going for like $250 on Amazon last summer. Then it was only going for like, $120 to $135 this summer. So there's really no telling how it's going to be next summer, I guess.
The shortage also won't be as severe. They'll forecast it better.
Exactly. But I mean, with this new variant going on, I don't really follow that kind of stuff too much. But if it was to take off and the world was to come to madness again, there's going to be plenty more opportunities for Amazon sellers across the world.
2.0 is definitely coming. I can feel it.
Richie, I kind of want to hear your thoughts on it. I personally don't follow it too much. I don't watch the news. It's not generating me an income. So I don't really focus on it too much. But I mean, depending on what might happen, I mean, there is definitely an opportunity, judging with COVID and everything that happened basically a year and a half ago. Kind of want to get your thoughts on that, Richie.
Well, I actually just got a friend of mine just said that Massachusetts just ordered their mask mandate, and he's a restaurant owner, and now they have to do the mask. It's like just 2.0. It's everything that was last year is coming back this year.
Wow.
Especially back up north. So.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? That's we're a panel of guys that not the best guys to be speaking.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I sell stuff online. I don't know about
take it by the way
or anything.
That's a beautiful thing. This is funny. Brian said this in Discord. Yeah, where he works, he sent his parents in. He's full of at work and outsourcing the sourcing
to his parents. That's sick.
Clutch. He's got his parents running for him.
Yeah, the water guns were killer. I didn't find any near me, but I looked at my local Walmart.
Hey, yeah, those blaster guns did really well, and I think they're still doing decently well. Little plug there.
Well, that dude's going in timeout.
No.
So 40
that dude, I painted on the screen by accident.
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
About to be censored.
Yeah, see right here. Dustin sold 40 pools in a week. I know people that were selling 40 pools in a day. Like I think the 10-foot ones back when pools were really hot. I think it was maybe like late April. I sold 44 pools in a day and 88 in 2 days. That's basically just emptied out a U-Haul truck. So there's a lot of opportunity there.
That's crazy.
Those blaster guns, 2.0. How many people do we have in the live, Miles?
Yeah, we got 47 viewers that we're thankful for everyone. If you're watching this, leave a like on the video.
Yeah. Also send any questions if you have any.
Leave a like on the video or Danny will start an automation program.
Where are you guys located?
I'm in Pennsylvania.
I'm in Texas.
Arkansas.
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
I'm in New Jersey, but I'm moving to Miami in a few weeks.
Oh, good for you.
Oh.
Yeah,
you got a permanent move?
Brickell.
I'm signing a 6-month lease, and if I like it, I'll probably buy a condo there.
We're signing a 6 month.
Wait, Danny, that
I
actually
just
sounds
moved
like a
down to
lot of
Florida.
fun, man.
And it took me 8 years to convince my wife to move to Florida. I've been trying to get down here forever because my father used to live down here.
Oh yeah.
Snow. The house I owned for the past years had this hill. My snowblower would break. I must have slipped and fell in my driveway like 8 times. It was just, I was like over it. And I'm like, I need 90 degrees every day, all day. So I'm like, my wife was like, oh, I can't leave my family. I can't leave my family. And I'm like, you don't understand. And I showed her the map of like all the Walmarts and Targets. I'm like, I don't care if Florida is the number 2 state for resellers. There's a ton of opportunity here. Where in Massachusetts, each Walmart was like 20 to 30 minutes away. Here, I think I hit 12 Targets in a few hours. Like it was just crazy. They're so close together here.
What part of Florida are you in?
So I'm in Boca Raton right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm moving to Brickell in Miami.
Nice.
Danny, is that on the main like strip of Miami, or is it kind of off where the airport is?
It's exactly where you think it is. Yeah.
Listen, there'll be a lot of vacancies in Brickell once those girls from OnlyFans have to actually get a job.
Yeah, I saw that.
Their lease is up. Danny's moving in. You know,
come down. So.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So Danny, what made you move to Miami? Because I've been thinking like I love Florida, and if not, maybe moving there like a month stay there sounds like a great time. Do you know anyone out there, or are you just like?
If you think about it, every automation program they're pitching ads from Brickell penthouses. So to compete competition,
I was thinking about moving out for a while, and when I went to Miami, when I was there, I was like, this would be like a sick spot to be at, and it's only a 6-month lease. So if I don't like it, I'll come back.
Exactly. You're just
I'm at
$50,000 poor.
Yeah, but
well, it's not anywhere
it's not that expensive.
In case anyone is wondering.
Are you just gonna are you having a roommate, or are you just gonna have like?
No, I'm living by myself in a studio.
Wow.
I'm kind of curious. What's the going rate for something like that in like Miami compared to?
So I'm moving into a building called Icon Brickell. It's a little expensive. I'm gonna be paying like
it's exactly where Steve and Romer lived.
It's like for my studio all in, it's gonna be like $2,500 a month.
Oof, dude, that's nothing. You come from New Jersey, 2,500 to live in Miami is nothing.
And also because I was comparing those prices to Manhattan and like the things I would get.
Manhattan.
Well, Manhattan's ridiculous, but you get so much more for your money down south.
And you can walk outside and we'll go to the beach. Like you can.
Yeah, I mean, it's in my opinion, when you're young, like just do it. Like you're gonna be in Miami, man. Like be close to the beach. It'll be a vibe. Work hard, play hard, that kind of lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly.
You got all the Asian guys left and right. You got Lambos everywhere. Like,
you're a single guy, right?
Yes.
I moved. Listen, I have a wife and 2 little girls, 6 and 2. So I had a lot to think about before I moved down here, and a lot of factors went into moving into the area that I did, schooling and all that boring stuff that you guys don't care about. But the area that I'm in now, I'm literally my mortgage in Massachusetts was like $2,000 a month. It was like $2,100 a month. I'm renting right now. We're gonna look for a house next year. Hopefully the market cools down because the market's crazy here.
Yeah.
For a 3-bedroom townhome, which is about almost the same square footage, a little bit bigger than the house I had, I'm paying like $3,500 for a 3-bedroom.
Right.
So a studio at $2,500 in Miami, it's not that bad.
Yeah. I want to buy. But like you said, the market's just a little too high.
Wait for it to cool down.
And I also want to see if I actually like the area, like for permanent living.
Just go to Target. See what's at Target. You'll like it. You'll be all right. In Miami, you'll be good.
You'll be fine. Is yours like right, like near? It's like walking distance of the beach. Can you see like the area or?
Yeah, I think I overlook one of the rivers that go in from the beach.
Yeah,
it's like a complex.
Pictures like the automation ads, or the banter. It's right there. But yeah, I mean, you got to be looking at water somewhere close. It's got to be right there. Yeah.
$2,500 buys you a mansion in Arkansas. That's a big house. That's a big house here.
Same thing in Texas.
Yeah, I mean, $2,500 in Texas, that's probably like almost a mansion.
That's a big
like
house.
that's big.
Texas was in the running for us. We were thinking about either Texas or Florida, but the only reason why we didn't choose Texas is because none of us have ever really been to Texas, and we just kind of wanted that tropical feel. So
I was looking in Houston as well. My brother lived there for a period, and he really liked it.
Houston's great.
Yeah.
Houston, Austin, Dallas. Those are the 3 big cities of Texas. And like Austin, like I compare Austin is the Miami of Texas. Like if you want to live downtown and like catch the nightlife and hang out in the lake, like definitely Austin is.
Interesting fact, while we were all living out our inner real estate agents, we do actually have some Amazon questions in here.
Look, FBA Woman says, Carter, live it up while you're young and free. 100%.
Okay. Any of you guys ever used the Amazon offered lending? Jack, you're already getting Amazon offered lending, dude. I've had an account for 2 years and I'm not. But Cody,
every time.
Cody, you have, right?
I take it every time.
Yep.
And
I take it every time too.
You refi it, or am I?
I refi if it's not already paid off. Yeah.
How do you refi it?
They send you an offer. My refi offer was better than my initial offer.
Yeah. What interest rate did you guys get, if you don't mind us asking? It's low, right?
5.99 or 6.99.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I got 7.99.
That's like barely beating inflation. I would take that in a heartbeat.
They offered me $50,000 at 10.
And you
but if I can refi that.
I'm trying to get that. Hopefully they offer sometime.
No, I'm not taking it before I go 30 hours a week at school, dog.
You were spending 30 hours a week on school, dude?
20, 30 at least.
I was taking extra classes and doing nothing close to that, dude.
I'm taking honors Chinese.
Miles, what was your major?
Dude, business, dude. It was the biggest major in the school.
Warren, are you going to be a junior this upcoming year?
No, this is my last semester. I'm graduating a semester early too.
Finally. Yeah.
Okay, just finish it out for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So let me ask you guys this: as a couple young guys in college, right, and running businesses, how do you feel about the two as far as attending college, doing what you want to do in college? Because you wouldn't be going to college unless you wanted to be doing something like that, right? Versus running your business and seeing your potential and opportunity there. You know, how do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, so I actually finished up last December, and I was too deep to stop. Like, I started making like a decent amount of money like 2 years ago, but at that point, it was like, all right, I got 3 semesters left. Like, I'm gonna finish it up.
Yeah, I have about.
Yeah, I definitely didn't see it as sustainable enough at that point that I could be full time at that point.
But do you feel like you would rather run your business, or do you feel like you'd rather focus on your degree and do your whatever it is that you're going to school for? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I definitely don't want to. Amazon's amazing. Like, yeah.
So hold on. So now we're gonna dig deeper. Do you hear what you just said? So do you still go to school though?
No,
Oh,
man.
you don't go to school anymore.
Yeah, no. Once I started making like $5,000 a month in profit, I started taking extra classes so I could get.
So Warner's going to school currently.
Yeah, I've got 1 semester left, and they're paying me $4,000 a semester to go to school. So
yeah.
Okay.
It makes no sense for me to not finish.
I was gonna say I have about 3 or 4 semesters left, and I'm kind of putting on pause for now just because of what I've been doing.
Yeah,
I've been having some good success.
Like 2 years ago, I remember that. Yeah. You got
interesting to hear the perspective. Appreciate the perspective, guys, because
yeah. So I mean, my kind of perspective on college, like I think it's great because some people need college as a structure, like. Obviously, like from our mindset, like a lot of us were self-starters. Like we can go start a business. We can wake up early to grind on the business, make sacrifices. And a lot of people aren't willing to do that. So with college, with getting a degree, it might be a little bit easier to secure a job. Now, I might be biased. I'm a college dropout, I went to a community college for a year. And basically my perspective on it, had my business. And then I had, 3 more years of my life to, pursue in college. And I'm like, okay, would I rather spend the next 3 years, in school, getting this degree, so I could, work for somebody, or like, do I want to take these next 3 years and like go all out in my business, no distractions, and really try to scale it up? And I just said, you know what, I'm going to bet the house, on myself. And I've never had a job. I've always been like side hustle. So I couldn't really see myself working for somebody else. I was just, and the hard thing was convincing my parents, because they were like, you need to get that degree. Like, if you drop out of school, like, you're picking up your rent, like you're picking up your utilities, and
you're punished. If you want to go out and do your own thing and make your own money and run your own business, pay your own way.
And that's how it was, and it's great. It's a great experience to be able to learn how to budget and how to pick up some of those skills as a young adult. So that's my opinion on it. I think college is great, but it might not be for everyone.
Yeah, and don't see any of this as like you don't listen to random people on the internet. Like, you gotta really look at, like, your own situation and figure out what's best for you. But yeah,
I completely agree with Carter. I could never see myself working for someone else either. So to me, it it doesn't really make sense anymore.
Even for the bag, I'd do it. Like, if it was like a corporate exec job, you wouldn't take it for the bag.
No. It's an opportunity cost. Like, you're not working. You're building no equity in it.
And you know what's funny? A lot of you guys are a lot younger than I am. Okay, and the fact that you realize that now, it took me. I mean, I don't care. I'm gonna be 41 in September, and I wish
September what?
22nd.
Oh, I'm the 10th. I think we might have gone over that already. Yeah, I'm the 10th.
But it took me what? 40. Well, I guess when I started, it was 37. It took me 30 some odd years to figure this part out. And Amazon's existed since earlier the millennium. So the fact that you guys are as young as you are realizing this, putting up numbers like Warner and all that other stuff like that, and that's, if I could turn back time, I wouldn't even want to be rich. I just want to be in a better position to position myself to create what I'm creating now. So you guys are fortunate.
You're still young. You're still young, man. Like 41. I mean, you've got a lot of time now.
It's not old, but it's definitely older than the generation that's coming up now. There's a lot more younger people doing this than people my age or older. Like the big dogs. Like, when you talk about big dogs, when I watch me Amazon Lit, even Amazon Liz, they're younger than me, right? Amazon. I think watching Amazon. I think Larry. I think he might be a little younger than me too. I don't know.
38, late 30s.
Yeah, I think he's a little young. But now, if we jump up to like the biggest dogs, right? If we jump up to like Pharma Packs, those guys are in their 50s, and they're the number one Amazon seller.
Whoa, I gotta look
in the world.
That.
Those guys are like crazy. If you ever look
at those guys are insane.
Pharma Packs, and they sell stuff that we sell. It's just that they're probably getting it at a severely discounted price, because they're not ordering 100 or 1,000. They're ordering like 50,000 of this and 20,000 of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pennies on the dollar. They get it.
Gentlemen, I'll have dinner with my wife. It's
all right. Cody, tell us. Give us the three things. Give us the three things.
Work super hard. Enjoy your family. Go sell some crap on the internet.
Yeah, buddy.
Take it easy, Cody.
He said the thing.
Do any of you guys actively invest in the stock market? I'm kind of curious. I know Miles does a lot of index funds. I do index funds myself. I'm kind of curious if that's a stream of income or somewhere you guys like to, place some of your profits strategically.
Yeah, something I don't love to talk about just because all the regulations are out. None of this is
my bad.
As long as you're not licensed, it doesn't matter.
Don't listen to people I'm not don't, but we're all, none of this is advice on anything.
We're speaking from our experience. We're not telling you to invest in the stock market or invest in anything. We're just talking about what's worked for us.
I'm about to start pulling some profits to reinvest. I need to mute for a sec. Give me a sec, boys.
All right. Gotta deal with it for a second. Danny bought a truck. Danny, tell us about the trucking business.
So trucking business. I'm buying semi trucks. Currently have one. I actually have the title right next to me.
What's the license plate number?
I actually don't have it yet. I have to go back tomorrow. I had to bring some more.
That's personal information.
Yeah.
What's your license plate number? What's your social security number? Just tell me.
Yeah, but no. So I'm going to be running freight. I'm actually going to be doing Amazon freight. So Amazon warehouse to warehouse. I have a driver, and
all those goddamn fulfillment transfers.
Yeah, actually, yeah. And I really like the business model. I'm kind of starting to transition, taking a lot of money out of my Amazon business and moving it towards getting more semi trucks.
Danny, I'm kind of curious. I don't know if anyone else knows about the trucking business. Do you kind of want to give us an outline, of how something like that works? Like you said, you bought a truck. What's the process of turning that truck into a profit?
Right. So first thing is finding.
Step 2, film ad saying trucking is the greatest opportunity.
Miles, you gotta give this man a break.
Miles projects his inner insecurities here, what he wants to do eventually. But, no, I mean, it's pretty much the first step is finding a good truck, one that's going to run well. There's some bad brands that will break and it'll be a headache, but finding that good truck. Next step is
don't buy Ford.
What do you got? Like a Peterbilt or a Mac?
No, I got a Freightliner. I got a used
okay,
Freightliner. Yeah, the Peterbilts are really good, but they're very expensive.
Yeah.
Like into the hundreds for a used one.
Wow.
Next step would just be finding a driver, and then honestly, the most important thing is staying in compliance. There's a lot of laws and there's a lot of paperwork BS that has to go on. So hiring someone that's going to cost. I mean, it's going to cost you around $2,000-$4,000, but having all of that compliance in order is extremely important because you could get fined like crazy if you don't have that all in order. And then just being able to book the loads profitably and knowing your numbers really well is the next. It's really all it takes. It's a very simple business, but it's very profitable if you can do it well.
Yeah. So someone will pay you like $2,000 to transport something from one location to another, and you're basically after paying the driver and the gas, you'll just make a profit in between from one another.
Yeah, exactly. So I think the average national pay right now, mile wise, is $2.30 a mile, and my average cost per mile I think is like $1.65, depending on how many miles I run a week. But yeah.
Well, it's fairly automated in the sense that you're not having to do the driving,
Yeah, no, I would never do the driving. The idea is to get as many trucks as possible.
Oh, here we go.
Running it that way.
So where does this truck stay, if you don't mind me asking?
So it's
moving.
Yeah, so it's a sleeper. So it's actually on the road 3 weeks out of the month. So my driver's 3 weeks on, 1 week off. So when it's on the road, he's parked at a truck stop. And then that 1 week that he's off, I have a lot in New Jersey that I pay like $100 a month for it. So he just parks there.
Interesting. Very cool.
I put a lot of my profits into cryptocurrency, not financial advice.
Crypto Richie.
But I definitely believe in it wholeheartedly. That and a bunch of other coins, and every day my wife wants to wring my neck because there's 3 people that I get the crypto news for on YouTube, and they're very, very knowledgeable people, and they hit it on the head, and it's just educating myself and doing research and everything. But I'm in the regular markets too, but definitely.
Have you bought into any of the NFT art?
No, I was researching yesterday on a good platform to use. I don't know a lot about it.
Oh, OpenSea.
OpenSea, yeah.
So I tried on OpenSea, and I actually tried. So back years and years ago, I used to want to take up photography, and I had these really, really cool images that I edited, and I was like, let me throw it up as a test. Let me just try. I don't know how to list something. You know what I mean? Let me see how to do it. And every time I kept trying to do it, I kept getting an error, and I was using OpenSea. So I have to try to figure that out. I was doing it on the phone, so maybe I have to do it on the desktop. Maybe. Definitely something I want to explore, though.
Yeah. No, that's something I'm looking into as well. I want to be more exposed to that, NFT art. I think one of them is called punks, but those are way too expensive.
Those are in the hundreds of thousands, millions.
And he made what, 100 something of them?
And I'm pretty sure he gave them out for free too.
I'm not
sure. Are NFTs, is that kind of the new cryptocurrency hype right now? Is that the way to put in money and obviously get a large return? People kind of at the beginning with Bitcoin.
So it's an NFT kind of runs on the blockchain of what it is. The most popular is obviously Ethereum, but lately people have been throwing things up on Polygon and or Matic. There's so much. I wouldn't even know how to begin to explain it because there's just so much going on.
Yeah,
I don't really know much about it.
Ethereum
think
is
a lot of
probably the
people
most
talking about it
popular
recently.
blockchain with NFTs.
Rodriguez, no, this is not financial advice.
No, not at all.
No.
Do your own research.
Okay, here we go. Beginner's advice on reselling. What is the first item you guys got started selling? Me personally, I got started with shoes. The first thing I started with on Amazon, though, was books.
Same. I started with books.
Books, yep.
Yeah, books.
Books are the best item for
That
beginners.
gives you, I guess, a pretty good, decent answer. That was a pretty good chorus of books as well. When I put that up.
But I mean, there's a reason for it too. You know, I'm sure everybody can agree. Books is probably the least restrictive item you can sell. For the cheapest item you could probably buy to maximize the potential return you could get. You know, especially if you go to book sales and they have bag sales, you know, and you're sticking, 37 books in one bag and you're paying $5 for that bag. You know, do the math. You're talking about cents per book, and if you say even if you made $1 profit on a used book, I mean, you're tripling, sometimes quadrupling your money. But if you're gonna do books, it's a really like when I first started, it was literally thousands of books before I transitioned into RA.
It's a really cheap way to make mistakes and learn the platform really well. And it gets you some account health going. It's a really great way to start.
I started with like 120,000 in used books before I did anything else.
Yeah.
That's a lot of thrift store shelves, by the way.
That is a ton. I feel like you don't really understand like how much books need to be scanned in order to get,
tens of thousands.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know at least. Yeah, Scout IQ tracks your scans. Yeah, it'd be interesting to look back on that, especially like John, you looking at those metrics on like your Powered IQ account.
Yeah, it's crazy to look back. Like I get these like flashbacks, like, oh, you scanned this many books, and I'm like, yeah, we're doing that in like 2-3 days. Like it's just insane. But I'm shifting to OA, so working on that. But right now, we're still getting the books going.
Richie, I had a question for you here. We got a lot of guys in this chat right now that are pushing content on social media, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Obviously, I think you have one of the largest followings, I think, especially with most likely one of the fastest as far as like YouTube and Instagram. You kind of want to talk a little bit about posting content and kind of how you've been able to grow so much, because I'm sure we can get some advice from it. Maybe there's some people in the comments that want to start a YouTube channel and start documenting their journey. I just kind of want to get your feedback.
So I can.
Here's a fans only guy.
Deep down, I really think it's because I connected with the average person, and I also think that it's because I do a lot of things that other resellers, particularly RA resellers, will just not do. For instance, for me, I don't care. I do a live every Sunday night where I go into Walmart and I will literally show you what I'm buying, what I'm going to make off of, right? And it kind of gives people who are watching the opportunity to say, hey, that looks like a good item. Let me go get that item. Now, I get positives and I get negatives. And I think by showing people what I'm doing, and nobody else is doing that. That's the problem. Nobody else is saying, hey, look at these squirt guns I'm getting for $7 and I'm flipping them for 40. And somebody can say, well, people are going to take the price now. But the problem is I'm still making $40 on it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not making $40, but I'm selling it for $40. You know what I mean? So like the money's still there. And what I would say, besides the type of content, the frequency. When I first started the YouTube channel, I was uploading about 3 times per week. And then I decided to incorporate one live. And then when that live actually went pretty good, I just started doing 1 live a week with the 3 uploads. Yeah, kind of like amped it up. Then I did 4 videos a week with 2 lives. And eventually it got to a point where before I moved to Florida, I was doing 4 uploads and 3 lives. So I was doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday video uploads. And then, I was doing Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday video uploads. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday lives. And I was doing the Friday Hustleaholic Hangout, which is where I answer questions about reselling and all that stuff. We get double card game. We got the Hustleaholic.
Let's go. I was just going to it was going to be in my next sentence, right?
Saturdays at the time, I was doing, I was real heavy into like Pokemon box breaks. So I was breaking Elite Trainer boxes, boxes.
You love that stuff. Yeah.
I was doing pulls for that because I was just wanting to do something different. And then Sunday was always the live hustle. and then eventually Pokemon kind of like I ran out of like stuff, and I wasn't buying it as much, so I kind of left Saturdays to be like a wild card. When I moved to Florida, this is going to tie into everything what you're saying. So like it grew because I was consistent. You know what I mean?
Right.
The algorithm liked me. The algorithm was like, okay, he's posting stories, he's making posts, he's uploading videos, he's going live, he's doing shorts, he's commenting on comments on his, like I try to comment on everybody that comments on my videos. So it's just continuous. It's a 24/7, freaking job. It's just, and then when I moved down to Florida, I kind of I was posting once or twice a week, and I went live maybe once, and that was for like 2 or 3 weeks, and my channel just went like this. It went off a cliff.
Yeah.
For like at least for revenue. So I'm like, okay. So then I said I need to do something every day. So now my motto is, okay, I'm gonna keep Fridays and Sundays as a live. Monday through Thursday, if I can't upload a video, then I need to bring my ass to a store and do a live, and I need to upload every single day. And now the algorithm loves me, and now it's just going like this now.
Yeah,
I'm every single day.
How many viewers do you typically get in your live streams?
Tonight, I noticed we had about 370.
Bro, that's what I'm saying though, because I
That's a
knew
lot.
you had to have a ton.
Wow.
Bro, you scouted figures and brought like 50 into mine.
370.
So
Three-
Crazy. For reseller related content, 370?
walking around Walmart,
No.
yeah. Walking
That
around
all right. I'm
Walmart.
definitely tuning into the next one. I don't know why I haven't, but I okay. Now that I think about it, I have before, but I'm going to again because that's fun. I'm sure the chat's popping during that.
Dude, the crazy thing about the live is you never know what happens. Like if there's enough people in there, sometimes I'll do things for content. Like if they want me to check out because I get comments sometimes that are like, "Oh, this is BS." Like I was looking now, somebody
I'm sure the chat's so
bro,
funny.
don't believe
Oh my
this.
God.
It's a
I
scam.
got
It's
it.
a
I'm
scam.
down.
I'm like, all right, dude, it's a scam. And then somebody says, "Oh, he puts everything back after he shuts off his live in the basket." I'm like, what?
Start stocking the shelves again.
I'm like, what? So sometimes I'll check out on the live and I'll walk out and they'll ask for the receipt and one of the times they were like, "Can I see your receipt, please?" And I ran out the door with the carriage. I was just running down the parking lot and everyone's like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I'm like, "I don't know. He asked for the receipt, so I booked it."
Yeah, you don't use a GoPro, right? You just use your phone.
I just use the phone. Yeah, I just
One of two phones. To clarify.
yeah. So this is
Where
my
do you
main
put it?
phone, but I use the iPhone. I have the
just
the 12 Pro Max because live streaming on the iPhone is a lot better than the Samsung.
Yeah.
What is your live stream setup like? Because I know is it how do you have one phone, on the other hand, the other one's recording? Like, how's your setup with that?
I literally just take it and show the phone.
Oh,
I'll literally. Can I switch my camera here or no? I probably can't.
how does your arm not get shaky? Like whenever I'm holding my phone up, I'll get shaky with it, and especially when I'm taking videos.
He's got that vlogger arm. He's got stability.
I'm not gonna lie. Listen,
Maybe I need to work on my wrist strength
Right here.
so
see this here, the pinky.
I can hold my phone longer.
This sits right there,
Just the strat right here.
just like this.
Let's all train our vlogging arms with Richie.
Everyone do the Richie hustles real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you develop a pinky exercise for us so that our vlogs are
Dude,
more
I'm not gonna lie. The
Do some
pinky's killing me, bro.
pinky ups real quick.
Somebody asked me, they're like, why don't you use like a selfie stick or something? I'm like, nah, because that just makes it real awkward. You know what I mean? It's already awkward that I'm walking around stores and people staring at me, holding my camera like this. And a lot of times, people look at me and they'll make comments because they think I'm trying to video them. Like sometimes if I'm in the toy section, I'll point my phone down or something because I don't want them to think I'm trying to record their kids or trying to be a creep like that. So it's I kind of have to be careful too. People think I'm trying to. If I'm walking behind a woman, they think I'm recording that woman. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's I gotta kind of be careful, and that's why a lot of times I don't mind holding it up in the air because if I'm holding it up in the air, recording myself, I'm not recording you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
It gets tricky, but it's just consistency, and I just think it's being relatability, I guess.
It's awesome.
And we're part of the Hustleaholics, so.
Facts and double card game.
I like what he said. What you said about like being able to relate to the average person, you know, because a lot of people that watch your content, they're probably beginners, you know. I mean, I'm an average Joe too, you know, so to be able to, you know, relate and, you know, not, you know, flash, you know, the Lambos or the flashy lifestyle, be like, hey, like, I'm coming in Walmart, I don't know what I'm going to find, but come along the journey. And I feel like, you know, people will respect that. Even if you walked in there and you found one item, I think you still being able to show and like taking the time out of your day to go live and, you know, talk and be able to provide value. People appreciate it.
And it comes down to like personality too, and each individual person.
Yeah.
Somebody might say, well, what's the difference between like you or Reezy or Romer or all these other resellers that are doing it? I mean, the only thing that you have that's different between everybody else is yourself.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, you could find different stuff.
It's just natural. Yeah, there's just so much. There's so much attention, and
everybody gravitates towards different people for different reasons. You know.
Yeah. 100%. Do we have any more Amazon-related questions? Let's see here. If y'all have any questions and you're watching this live, drop them in the chat.
Already answered that one.
Cindy says, Richie, I was just watching you in Walmart a couple hours ago. So Cindy saw me buy the cookies and soda.
Oh, that was today. I didn't realize that was today.
Yeah, 7 o'clock from 7 to 8.
You ever run into viewers, you know, followers of your channel, be like, Richie, what's up, man?
Yeah, in Massachusetts, honestly, in Massachusetts, I would a few times. Yeah, down in Florida, I haven't ran into anybody yet.
Interesting.
At almost 400 viewers live, you definitely will.
Bro, no, I'm sure the chat is. 100%. I gotta get in the chat. Like,
yeah, the chat's gotta be.
That must be awesome.
Oh my god, dude.
The chat can be wild sometimes.
If 370 people were watching me, like that's pretty cool.
The most I think the most I've ever had. I think we got up to like. I think it was like 480 something. It was my last. It was my last Walmart stream before I moved down to Florida.
Oh, it was like a going away party.
Yeah, it was like I thought we were gonna hit 500 people. It was like 460 or 480. It was a lot of people. I was grateful. That was amazing.
Like think about like if a classroom fits like 40 people.
Yeah,
that's like 10 classrooms live watching. Like it's a lot to process.
Yeah, that's a YouTube live. So those people are actually watching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the chance to connect with people you never otherwise would have, you know, that live in different states and all over the place.
Also, I just want to add one more thing to Carter's question, that going live definitely helps grow your channel. There's a couple of big timers in reselling used to tell me, they were like, well, you know, going live doesn't really grow your channel. Unless you're looking for like super chats and stuff like that, and I couldn't disagree more, because it's doing a couple things. One, it's helping you connect to people that watch your videos. They get a chance to see that live. Yep. That's just the number one thing.
And like that point about not to interrupt, but the point about connecting. Yeah, if you're worried at like channel growth, like numbers, it's like you get a lot more satisfaction out of actually connecting.
Right. But not only watching it live, after you're done with your live, you can do the same thing that you would do with a normal video upload. You can monetize it. You can do ad placement. Everything you can do with a live. So I can't understand why anybody would think that would not help grow your channel. But I just wanted to add that because I think going live frequently all the time has also helped the channel grow.
Appreciate that, Josh. Thank you for that nice comment. Yeah, I think so. Richie, you're doing really well on YouTube. What's your opinion on Instagram? I know Miles is posting content. I know Warner's posting content.
You're very active on Instagram as well.
Like, are you just like, I want to focus 100% on YouTube? Or are you like, I'm going to kind of go 50-50? Because I'm kind of 50-50 right now. I'm trying to decide, you know, which platform is going to be best growth and I can provide the most value on.
All of the above. All of them.
Miles, how many platforms are you on, Miles? I know you're on Twitter too, right?
Yeah, so Twitter is amazing. Twitter is probably my favorite. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I've been bad on TikTok lately. And then the Discord's kind of one, I guess. But yeah, just for those 4 social.
I guess that does count. Warner, are you on Twitter as well? Or are you
just Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
He used it for the Instagram.
TikTok.
Yeah. I hit 7K like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't mess with
Richie
TikTok
makes quality content on TikTok.
Yeah, especially the relief. My latest one. That was the best one ever.
Yep. Banger.
Definitely. I don't really mess with TikTok as much. I mean, Instagram's hard to. The Instagram algorithm in general, I think, is a lot harder to grow.
There's so much content because everyone posts on there. It's the same the average person.
Like I take the 30. I still do like my 30 hashtags and put that underneath every single thing as a part of the comment or the post or whatever. So it's I just do it because I don't know why I do it. Honestly, it's Instagram.
Hey Richie, do you when you go into the Walmarts and you live stream on YouTube, are you using a hotspot? Are you using Walmart's Wi-Fi?
Walmart's Wi-Fi.
Really? I did not expect you to say you're using Walmart's Wi-Fi.
Yep.
Is it good enough to host a stream for 370 people without lagging?
Yeah, and so the thing is, I don't use a third-party streaming software like this is here. I stream directly on the YouTube app, so it's a direct stream.
Yeah, that probably does.
It's a little hard to read the chat sometimes because if you've ever gone live on YouTube by itself,
right, it's probably lagged.
Well, no, it doesn't lag. It disappears after a while. You know, you can't read it as good. You can't read it as good as like I'm reading it here. But you know, I'll stop and I'll flip the camera on my face and I'll try to go through the comments and try to answer stuff as I go. Yeah, I just kind of put myself in a different zone. You know what I mean? I just zone out.
I like that. All right, I'm gonna have to get outside of my comfort zone and
listen. I
Walmart. I mean,
Taylor Jones. Taylor was starting to go live in Walmart using a GoPro, and I tried to tell him like, do not go live with a GoPro because your GoPro has to connect to your phone, which then has to connect to the Wi-Fi. And it's not. I keep telling him, I'm like, you have to get a second phone. He's like, I know, I got to try it. I'm like, I'm telling you, and that's why I never used the GoPro to go live. It's just too many connections on a weak Wi-Fi, you know.
Yeah, do you never deal with like the Walmart music being too loud? That's the one time
I have a couple times. Yeah, on the live, I've been my live's been taken down at the end, or because it says you can't be monetized due to copyright. So what I'll do is I'll just save it, I'll edit it, and I'll just upload it as a video because I didn't just waste an hour or 2 hours for nothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really that because I don't.
All right, take it
easy, John.
Man.
Hey, John.
Nice to meet you, Carter. Richie, always a pleasure.
Later, John. Good to see you.
John. Take it easy.
I ran into the copyrighted music problem when I tried to make some RA videos lately, and some of those toy aisles have got the speakers directly above it, so it's just like music on music, so that the copyright system doesn't get you.
Yeah, man.
Yep, I started calling it Club Walmart now. When I'm in the aisles, I'm like, pointing to the speaker. I'm like, "Yep, Club Walmart's in the building."
Yep.
It gets.
I wonder if you could take your phone and then have like an external, like, see if I have a piece right here, something like a lav mic that you could connect to right here, or so it would mainly pick up your speaking, or do you think it would still pick up that music that Walmart's absolutely blasting and they're like a club in Miami?
Wow.
I have the Rode wireless mic connection that I use for my that I'm going to use for my sit down videos, and I heard you can connect it to the iPhone, but I just don't know how to. But I would imagine that would have some kind of similar to like the AirPods, how it has the noise.
Oh my god!
It'll is that a Rolex?
Yeah, it is.
You don't see anything.
Where do you see I see the Rolex box.
The whole sound bag was hitting too.
Okay, all right.
We had to.
I mean, the man's moving to Miami. You know what I mean? What do you think?
Yeah, well,
yeah, exactly.
Danny,
took some money out of the Vanguard, invested in a Rolex.
Y'all are clowning Danny for moving to Miami, but I'm about to go out there and party it up with him, have some fun, man.
I'm stuck moving to Wisconsin. Otherwise, I'd join you.
Oh, Wisconsin.
Man.
What's how are you going from Arkansas to Wisconsin? That's pretty far.
Yeah. My girlfriend's going to UW for her PhD, so.
Okay. What part of Wisconsin, if you mind me asking?
Madison, the livable part.
The financial wolf is going to school there. If you ever want to link up with him.
Oh, really? That's cool.
He's going to college.
I watch his stuff. Why is he going to college?
Too, definitely, man.
He's so young. I think he's going to do it for a year and give up on it. But I actually flew out to Wisconsin. I flew out to Milwaukee and hung out with him like right outside Madison.
Yeah,
So
that's sick. I actually probably will hit him up.
Yeah, he's a good dude, definitely, man.
He's super chill and he grinds content. Like, good
He
guy to be
does.
around.
His stuff is good. His stuff is
And
good.
he does the type of stuff where you like have to spend a lot of money on videos. You know what I mean? Like that's
He does. Like, he's a hard worker though, and he's in Madison. I'm not sure how many other content creators will be there, but definitely might be good to link up with him.
Are Danny and Warner brothers?
Oh,
Yes.
we look like brothers.
I don't think so.
Maybe.
How do I get paid to go to school? I just have a ton of scholarship.
Also, it is really cold in Wisconsin. When I went to see the financial world, it was in February, and they had the biggest snowstorm they had all year. Like, it was a foot of snow, and I'm from Texas, so I barely brought enough clothes. It was a crazy experience.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go from like our 5 inches of snow that we get in the south to a solid like 50. What's up?
I didn't know there was snow in Arkansas.
Yeah, we usually get like 1 snow a year, like 3-4 inches.
I actually like the snow. I enjoy skiing, so I'll miss that. But
snow's pretty sick.
So Richie, I kind of wanted to talk to you about RA in Florida, because if I ever make a trip down to Florida, I think it'd be a great opportunity to create some content and write off as a business trip. Are there any cities that you like to stay away from as far as like, okay, the population is too high, or okay, there's not enough Walmart or Targets? What's your opinion on that so far?
I haven't really come across any. I mean, I've come across some sketchy cities, but I mean, as far as like staying away from cities, whether it's sketchy, competitive, or whatnot, I haven't really come across that issue yet. I did see a reseller running out of a Target once, and I totally knew he was a reseller because he had 2 garages. He was running out. And he was.
Wait.
You might say he was. What was he, Richie? He was. What gang was he a part of?
He was pulling double card game.
Oh!
He was using double card game against me. He was running out with 2 cards, man. He was running out, and he had the super soakers, and he had Legos and all this other crap. And I'm looking at him, and he walks right in front of me, and I'm just like, this is gonna be a shitty trip, man. Like. So I went in and he missed a bunch of stuff.
The downside of leading a cult following, man. You're creating the double card.
You created him, Richie.
Worldwide, man.
But I mean, there are some cities like the most dangerous city in Florida is Florida City. I've read and that's south of Miami. So you go to Miami and then underneath that there's Florida City. And that's just the highest Broward capital in the Florida. Right? So that's a place that I wouldn't visit that Walmart. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do it.
All right, team. I think I'm probably going to wrap it up, head out. I'm going to go on Instagram Live and see if I can answer some more questions on there. But Miles, thank you for having me on. Everyone else, thank you so much for allowing me to come on as well. And hope I can make another appearance. All right, team. I'll catch you.
Good to see you. Now it's less Zoom call looking.
Yeah, we're down to 4. That was crazy. Yeah, 7 at 8.
Thanks to Richie for showing how to tie cards. Richie, are you tying cards together out here?
I did. Yes.
Yo, that's sick.
Bro, and I learned that from a buddy of mine, RG Slotwins. I was he showed me a picture, and I'm like, how the hell did you do that? And he's showing me, he's no, you have to do this, that, and I tried it on a video. And I'm trying to see if I could find the picture of it. It's literally you put the handles back to back, and then you put you wrap one of the things around, and then you connect it. It's just
the baby straps. I think they are, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta secure the bag.
Oh yeah,
secure the bag.
You have to make wide turns with it because it's now you're literally pulling 2 cards. So.
You're driving an 18-wheeler down.
Yeah, you're driving a semi truck.
You got double cart gang and cart train crew.
Yes, it was double. Was it double cart train or something like that?
Oh, double cart train. Yeah, true.
It was this.
Oh yeah,
love to see it.
That's awesome.
Interesting, man. Never seen
but
that.
It was I don't know if you could see it better than I don't know.
No, we can. Yeah, we definitely can. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a trip.
All right, I think we'll start winding it down here. You guys got any final questions here to our 36 viewers who have hopefully all smashed the like button?
Well, the fact that they're still here, or maybe they joined late, but I like to think that they're all still here, is you've proved that you're consistent, and that's what this is all about. Whether you're making content or selling stuff online, if you're putting something out there or buying something every day, it's going to pay off.
Yeah, I mean, you guys see that Rolex box behind Danny. You know what I mean? Like, that's what automation
Quit
does.
trying to sell the lifestyle, Miles. You sound like a guru.
Facts. The look art getting smashed. Appreciate you, Frank. Frank, I believe Frank is a hustleaholic that migrated over during the Great Migration a few nights ago. Thank you for being here, Frank. Marisol. All right, Marisol, you've been asking really good questions the past few nights. Thank you for the kind words. Now it's on you to go ahead and take action. I want to see you in one of the lives the next few nights telling us you just got your first sale, you just sourced your first products, and all that. But yeah, I think without it, okay. Oh, here we go. More gaming. Any tips for RA sellers? Here we go.
I mean, any tips for RA sellers? I would just say just be consistent. Don't be discouraged. If you're a new reseller, definitely don't be discouraged. Only focus on what you can sell. If you're a seasoned reseller, I mean, you know what to do. It's just scan everything, make sure you do your research, and stay disciplined. Stay disciplined in your purchasing.
All right, very good. All right, my friends, we will see you guys in the next one. Thank you all you guys for chopping it up with us. Good time as always. Make sure to check out all these guys on social media. Their names are obviously on the screen. You guys can check them out on Instagram and YouTube as well. So, yeah, take it easy, guys. Thanks a lot for watching.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys.